Hello reception and happy Friday to all of you. I hope that you've really enjoyed the guided reading activities this week. So the first day we read Supertato and then we focused on recalling the story using story language. So we remembered what the setting was, who the characters were, the beginning of the story, the problem and the resolution, and then we used our phonics to reorder some jumbled up sentences, and you use your phonics independently as well, reading the Supertato phonics book yesterday. Now for today's activity, we're going to be putting all those skills that you've learnt this week into practice and creating your own story map for Supertato. That's going to be in the style of a comic book. So we're going to get started on that now. So you are going to need a piece of paper just like this and some pens and pencils. Now the first thing that I want you to do is to get your piece of paper and just to fold it lengthways like that in half. Just like that. And then what I want you to do is to fold it into 3 sections. So we're going to fold the first one over like that, and then turn it over and fold again. Okay, and then you can open it up and you should have 3 squares at the top and 3 squares at the bottom. Can you try and do that first? I'm going to show you now how I would draw my story map with my knowledge of the story and what I can recall from it. You're very welcome to have your own ideas of what you would like to draw for your story map and incorporate different parts of the story, which parts were your favourite parts of the story and who were your favourite characters. But I'm just going to give you a few ideas of how you could do your story map. So what happened at the beginning of the story? Let's have a little think. We know that something escaped from the freezer, and that was the evil pea, wasn't it? So I'm going to try and draw the freezers in the freezer aisle in the supermarket. You might want to draw different foods that you can see in the supermarket. Maybe some fish fingers or... And then the evil pea escaped. I'm going to draw a mask on him as well. He escaped from the freezer and he's got a cape on too. Okay. And then what happened next were the vegetables were in trouble, weren't they? Because evil pea strapped them to the conveyor belt. So I'm going to draw the carrot. And he was strapped to the conveyor belt, wasn't he? And then there was the broccoli. And he had things drawn all over his face, didn't he? Oh no! He had a moustache drawn to his face, I think. Okay, and then we had Supertato that came to the rescue. So I'm going to draw his mask. Okay, and then we had Evil P, and he tried to catch Supertato, didn't he? So Evil P was trying to catch the Supertato. And then what happened? Oh no! Supertato nearly got caught by the evil pea, didn't he? So he was thrown into the icy depths of the freezer. Oh no! Was this the end for Supertato? Oh no! Might want to draw the freezer. Maybe there's some more frozen peas in the freezer. What else might you find in the freezer? Fish fingers? Anything else you can think of that you want to add to your drawing? What do you see in the supermarket when you go? Maybe ice cream. And then, how was the problem resolved? He can remember. That's right, the evil pea got stuck in the jelly, didn't he? There was a trap. So, I'm going to do a wobbly pile of jelly. And the little evil pea stuck inside the jelly. Okay. Brilliant. Now, if you want to extend this further as well, it'd be a really good thing if you try to use your phonics and write a sentence about your drawing. So I'm going to choose this one here to write a sentence about this. So I'm going to write my sentence. It's going to be Supertato got stuck. Now, Supertato is a bit of a tricky word, really, isn't it? Some people's names are a bit like that. They're hard to spell sometimes. So you can use the title of the book to help you. So I'm going to write Supertato. Who knows what the first sound is in Supertato? Sound it out for me. Supertato. Supertato. So it's a S sound, isn't it? So I'm going to write S, a capital for his name. Supertato, because it's a tricky word. Supertato. And my next word in the sentence was got. So Supertato got, got. And then I'm going to remember to use my finger spaces as well when I write a new word. And what was the last word in my sentence? Supertato got stuck. Let's sound that out. Stuck. Stuck. Okay, so that's a little bit tricky. We've got s, and then there's a really quiet t sound in that word. St. And our digraph. What do I need to remember at the end of my sentence? A full stop. Okay, I'm going to read my sentence back to check it all makes sense. So we've got Supertato, got, stuck. Now, your challenge is to make your own story map, write your own sentences. If you're finding some of the words a little bit tricky, then just have a go at writing some of those initial sounds, those first sounds that you can hear. So if you know broccoli starts with a what sound? Broccoli. Broccoli. You could try writing a b. What about carrot? Carrot. Okay, so have a go at writing some of the sounds that you can hear and writing some sentences to match your story map. I cannot wait to see them once they're finished.